don't think they were expecting this particular angle, leaving only Kufra available for Runes to play. The Rune Eaters have already set the stage, and they've set the tempo. Now it's up to SRG to bounce back.
Well, SRG right now are on the red side here, second pick. Rune Eaters betting up the Freya. So now SRG, I feel like, even looking at the players, I think they're still relatively calm. They're just, at this point, I feel like the first draft that they use is like one of their, I would say, pocket most aggressive draft. But going up against a team like Rune Eaters that kind of wants that, maybe they just have to shift their, either shift their strategy or double down by picking up something like Taquito in the gold lane so that, you know, everyone is aggressive.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I also think that, you know, Rune has been, like, specifically targeting a lot of these bands coming down, knowing that if he doesn't get his first phase, that second phase is definitely dedicated towards him. Now it's going to be Freya alongside with the Umbrella for the Rune Eaters.
I wonder what does this mean that they want for first pick here. SRG developed the Selena as well as the Atlas. Because I don't think there's any specific hero Rune Eaters really want for first pick. Well, the tactic has been using the Beleric all the time, but that's kind of expecting to see, like, you know, one of the top heroes right now. And he's especially aggressive on that pick. So I guess the Beleric wouldn't be bad for them.
I mean, it's not the worst, but I think, you know, considering that Zuki has been playing like a pretty good Barats overall, like, starting it off with Barats again doesn't seem like a bad idea either. Let's see what this third ban is going to be first, at least for Rune Eaters, because again, you would have expected a lot of these particular bans to actually come from the red side rather than the blue side, and Taquito finally gets out here in the first phase.
Kind of shows Rune Eaters does not want to go up against a double fighting nonsense here. Because Ruby does, I feel like the Ruby change makes it a strong hero, but not really like a double fighter kind of hero. I mean, like, maybe, but you need just a lot more time. So now I find a ban here, and I'm coming in from SRG. I wonder if they do want to respect the Beleric, and then early picking SRG's hero. Because what other first pick? I guess the Barats or the Beleric would be a fine ban here.
Both don't seem like a bad idea, but instead they have to get rid of Marcel first. We always forget the Marcel. It's just one of those that we just expect to get banned, but at the same time it's just like, man, there's so many like good picks for the Rune Eaters overall. So now they've got options, right? We're expecting to see forget the options, they go straight for the Melissa.
I actually really like that, because again, it's like anti-SRG, you guys want to dive in? Well, we can deny that, so I already like that start, but I feel like that means that we need a lot from Cram, because again, that's easily his signature hero. And yeah, I gotta say, Uranus is one of his worst heroes actually, because it is, I still remember back in MSC 25, he died before the minions even clashed together. That's how rough he had it whenever he's on Uranus.
Yeah, I mean, that's not his normal behavior, but at the same time, it's just, you catch him out early, it just starts to, you know, get downhill.
Both of you guys don't like Uranus.
Yeah, we both don't like it for good reason. It makes zero plays. You just exist. You just exist and press two buttons. I'm not that excited. But now, you at least get the Beleric alongside with the Barats. So that might, you know, shift slightly into SRG's favor. It's tough to tell, because Rune Eaters, you don't really know how deep the pockets actually are.
Well, now they're showing up with the high loss, so I'm hoping SRG answers with the Zushin or Farsa. That's the hero I want to see from Thorny to deal with Rune Eaters. Now, the next hero picked up, I think they need something to deal with the heavy frontline here. Wow, they still pick up the Marcus even without the Selena, so they don't depend on the Selena to accelerate his front.
Yeah,
Is it okay to deal with these kind of heavy front lines with all this crowd control?
I mean, if they layer it correctly, it's hard to dodge, but as long as
Yeah, I think it's going to make a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like, man, if that artist starts that snowball, it kind of doesn't matter at the same time, but at least it's not like a high mobile mage, so they can still lean back into the far set if necessary. I think it's also an argument for ranking the two, but they can still go for a fanny.
Now this is going to be very interesting here. They got the fanny. Now they just have to think, where is this high left going? Is it going into EXP? Is it going in Rune? Because I can see going into EXP to deal with the lots. And if that's the case, like your draft always has to choose because of that, right? Because now you have to think, do they have to ban on counters for the fanny? Because we've seen a sweeper before. At this point, I don't put it past leaders to put the Marcus in EXP and get Saber in jungle. Let me just say that.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea either. You need somebody who disrupts and doesn't actually have to hold their retribution. And has a flicker, not the worst idea. But to get rid of the CC instead, SRG, as much as I said in game number 1, that they've done a little bit of research onto the Rune Eaters, they just not enough. Maybe a follow-up ban for Rune Eaters.
I mean, like, how can you, right? There's really not a lot of information from leaders here. They ban out the CC. I just remember one other hero that emulators could use. If they put the high loss in HP, they can pick up a Badang. The Badang can catch this fan.
Great ways to disrupt their opponents, make it real difficult to land those steel cables when you're getting displaced around, and not to mention that he's able to actually create terrain of his own, similarly to the Brock, assuming that he can make it connect in the first place. Now, final ban here for SRG, it's going to be the Valentina. Rune Eaters, are they going to double down on getting rid of mid-lane picks?
I would say the other mid-pick, Position should counter draft quite heavily, so liking the ban there. I guess Eudora is still there, but I don't think it's good against a pick like Marcus where he has anti-CC. Maybe they just have to wait for the mid, right? And then pick up into the gold lane, which is... I think Rune or Rody is okay. Because they need to win against Alyssa.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, the big issue is whether or not, they get hit by the glorious pathway, and then they can't really run away anymore. Cecilia and Carmilla as well from the side of the Rune Eaters. Okay, you want a team fight? We're down to team fight.
Bro, dead drafts, man. I'm liking this team more and more. We've seen this in MSC or MWI, and it looks pretty good as well. We only seen it once, but still, it didn't perform very well. Now I think it is in MWI. And Gideon, I believe you talked about this yesterday, right? This position 1 can change, and I'm waiting for someone to bring out the Sicilian shout-out manifestation.
This is really interesting because now they've got ways to kind of like engage, disengage if necessary the Curse of Blood. They've got scaling on their side with Melissa and Cecilia. We get a Ranger pick here to the side of SRG. Hopefully that's going to help out that laning phase just a little bit more. Even so, a pretty dangerous comp, right? I mean, Stormy's going to get outranged. They're going to get outranged by the map impacts like 90% of the time. They somehow also have a 2-point inflict stuns against Amy on the Fanny, so we're expecting Cram to try not only to win out his lane and manipulate those waves, but still be enough of the front line so that Yunis can steal for Stormy on top of flickering forward. So a lot of different interactions that we have to keep in mind here.
But it's clear that they understand they need to win that gold lane because the Claude is good as a scaling hero, but they understand going up against leaders, it's kind of like going up against Spirit, it's like going up against Aurora. You don't really have that time. You gotta scale up. Honestly, with these kind of teams, you need to scale up with the Sky Piercer. So that's where we see the Granger come in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rune Eaters going up against Selangor Red Giants, where Selangor Red Giants, now they're in the back foot here. And listen, even getting that killing spree just to make sure that he can actually survive his engages. So I haven't seen anything with the Granger for a while, but it's going to be pretty interesting.
Sorry, he was running into pure rage, not killing spree. That's the assassin emblem. We're just seeing it down to the side in reverse orders. It's fine. Regular season would look exactly like that. But now, as we see the game already being started here,
now even using the revitalize. This is going to keep alive. 4 members from each team here. We're taking a lot of damage. Rune goes in. Rune wants to get killed. Kill on the bird. And now along with Zuki. Selangor dies. He gets 2 main members of Rune leaders. Now Tactic. Even the Flicker going in. Double kill for Use. SRG. They are a bit upset this game.
Oh, they are very upset.
Extremely, in a matter of fact, and that's why they went for this team so they can actually contest for the early stages of the game to know that, hey, Martis can actually close the distance without his abilities, so as long as we peel, as long as Stormy has his passive available, they will maintain priority throughout this game. So now, P-level 4 has been working out really nicely for the Selangor Red Giants, but at some point Stormy needs to go for a recall.
By the way, look at this. I just noticed Ulvin. Usually we see the Sicilian still go for the main emblem, but he's going for the common emblem alongside with tenacity. So they're really okay with going the distance here. Quite interesting. Strat haven't seen a common emblem on Sicilian for quite a while.
He's just to maintain pressure, right? So that way he can clear the wave and then still kind of walk out of the lane and still have enough back impacts to be useful in the fight. Okay, first, that way he's super good.
Yep, Suzuki. Still get level 4. Oh, nice stun onto Orbit. Oh, and then there's a pause. Well, you know what? Good on our counterpart. Their stream just ended. Congratulations to Onyx getting win over GK. Clean 2-0. So, Renmar as well as Wolf, have a good rest. Me and Junior were here fighting on.
We gotta fight on, and it looks like, the technical pause was called for a good reason. Gonna be able to fix that issue before we move anywhere further, especially since we're so close to the actual turtle fight itself. There's gonna be moments in this game where it's gonna get a little awkward, but for now, at least, Sicilian Vanilla. It's one of those combinations that you don't see very often, and better yet for the Vanilla, most of the time, especially when you're facing off against that Fanny, just a point and click stun is always going to be useful, but the fact that you can't really control her, as in, and what I mean by that is that she can just blow right past the Vanilla and get right on top of the Sicilian. They just need one more level of heal, and I think that's where Martis comes in to guarantee that the Sicilian will be safe.
The thing is, if they're able to deal with the Fatty, looking at all the range that SRG has, they're all going to be in that impact range, unless they're crazy enough just to flicker forward, get face to face with that Sicilian and try to blow him up. This is going to be pretty interesting because I can definitely see this game going to 16, 17 minutes. At that point, there's going to be enough damage from the Sicilian that they can actually take down SRG. So SRG are on a clock here, and I think they really realize that. That's why they opt to fight that early. We'll see whether they can continue the pressure around that turtle, because one lost fight and all of a sudden everything looks super bad.
Yeah, but let's not forget that that's not the only win condition that they have, right? They still have Innocent, and he's eventually going to build that Sky Piercer. Once he does, I think they're going to put a lot more effort to make their way over to his side of the map to try and maybe get it, maybe get in some form of a lead. Or better yet, by the time he gets to the Sky Piercer, maybe Turtle 2, they could be looking for fights that hand a couple of kills over to him, and kind of give up on this laning phase, so that way they can kind of maintain pressure throughout the map. Because so far, it just feels like they're just consistently responding to the early game pressure that is expected out of Rune Eaters, and until they start to back off and respect the space that SRG give them, then that's when we're seeing SRG make the opposite. Oh my goodness.
Traction Pulse used on the Oven, forcing out the Purify. Really super quite a lot of damage here. He might get taken out by King Vert here. King Vert already secured that one, and now Rune goes in. Suzuki looking quite low. Doesn't look like they're gonna get a kill just yet. Stormy secures the kill for that. Rune is super low now, no energy as well. It's gonna be out of the fight for a while, so now it's on Selangor and Giants Prime as well as Stormy to kind of like delay the turtle just a little bit.
Okay, looks like both sides are going to back away from this turtle almost straight away. Unfortunately for Rune, can't really do much about this, but he is going to take a little longer. I'm curious if he's going to start walking into the purple buff and say, you know what, we don't actually need this first turtle. Let's keep on fine. Look at Stormy, he's blowing away past the forest his way backwards, and now Detmo's weapon does connect, flickering backwards underneath the car task, ends up dying to the Fanny. And finally get King here, so 2 kills already, and Slime Red Giants is still moving forward.
Yep, he's 14, doing quite a lot of damage alongside the muddles. But now Hume's able to stop them out just a little bit. Ulvin got taunted. Ulvin's going to take some damage coming in from Innocent as well as Cram. But for now, Slime Red Giants, they're happy with what they got. I'm pretty sure they wanted a little bit more kills, but the turtle is going to be the real important thing here. Slime Red Giants, they're looking pretty good, but they need to get structures in, I would say, between 6 to 7 minutes. But Innocent now with this guy Piercer, I would like to see Slime Red Giants playing around him a little bit more, because I feel like Cram has solidly won his lane.
He has. He's trying to bait out as many reactions from Rune Eaters, and he's going back to his purple, so that does mean that now the pathing is going to be headed towards that top side of the map. I'm surprised Cram decided to come join everybody else in the mid lane, but they want to clear this out as soon as possible and then quickly break up. They're double waving for the sake of Innocent.
Maybe it's also just to get a little bit more money on Cram as well, because oddly enough, in SRG, the one that gets the most gold all on you is able to secure a catcher. Ulvin, the first to go down. That's to try to get away. He has to be careful. He does not have a lot of energy yet. He has to get away. But as I was saying, crazy enough, in SRG, usually the one that gets the most amount of gold is actually Cram. So maybe it's just out of habit. It's like, oh, I need double wave, I need mid, thank you very much.
Just natural EXP habits here. But he's already got this 2-level lead on Zuki, because again, Zuki can't really run away once Stormy gets that passive up, and that slow, making it really difficult once he's already thrown out his stun. And most of the time, the stun is on Rune. It's landing, but the problem is there's nobody really follow up on it.
Right now they find Zuki. Zuki's going to be difficult to take down though, but looks like they still want to chip him down. King doesn't look like he has quite a lot of ways to go in. And now Hume's coming from the side, tries to get catch here. It looks like Rune Eaters, they're going up to Cram. Rune goes behind, Kimber secures the kill there. And Rune gets petrified. Oh my god, haven't seen that for a while. Innocent secures the kill onto King Burb. Still a positive trade for Slime Red Giants. I didn't even realize that was a petrifying.
Yeah, I thought it was for sure going to be the flicker, but Petrify does have its uses. Able to cancel out abilities, mood, animation, and there's no telegraph way to know, right? You just have to be right place, right time, press one button, and then you just can't really react to it. But overall, this has been a pretty good game for Selangor Red Giants. Not that the early game has been sort of fixed at this stage, but it's not the end of the world for the Rune Eaters. The current lead is 3,000 actually now turning into a 4,000 gold lead for SRG.
Yep. This 14 so far has been farming quite safe here. Humes is able to catch King Bird. Innocent secures the kill. Now Zuki uses the glorious pathway to stop Humes in his track. Humes is still healing up, and Stormy and Innocent are just shooting from afar. Good stun coming in from Stormy, and now Cram is coming from the side. But got gobbled out by Ulvin, using the second ability to catch him out. And when he goes in, tries to get Zuki. Is stunning out. For now, looks like all abilities have been used from Rune Eaters just to protect themselves.
Beautiful stuff coming out from the SRG side. A little unlucky that Humes is still connected by the Curse of Blood, and Stormy just happened to get tripped by that impact, causing Humes to die. But even so, it's still a pretty big win for SRG. Their snowball continues, their 4K lead now being pressed into the enemy jungle. Purple buff is going to get stolen here.
Yep. You can see Cram just channeling the Daytona's Welcome just get away, but I guess that's one of the good things about Barrage. The Daytona's Welcome has a pretty short cooldown. It almost doesn't feel like a pulse at this point. So, it's like good and bad. It's good if you're like Barrage. It's bad if you don't like Barrage. That's kind of like the same for everything, doesn't it?
It really is. That's really the truth of it all. But the majority of the lead actually is falling into the hands of Innocent. They're going back to their simple playstyle. And not to mention that even Cram developed a pretty good lead of his own, right? 1.3 and 1.2. This next fight is already here.
Humes already used the rapid ride. Catch but he is able to get a purify out of Ulven, and I think that's going to be good enough. Rune does have to be careful though. He is in enemy territory, and they have quite abilities to stop him. For now, I like the double pressure that SRG is putting out. Rune is showing his face down bot, and then everyone else is up top.
We're looking for a T2 here. They're trying to break it as soon as possible, but the wave should be dealt with pretty easily. As they're trying to just, just put a little bit of chip damage, right? And even some Rune Eaters, they're making sure they're not wasting too much time by shutting out that mid lane as well. But with everything that's happened already, at least for Uni showing himself that many times, it allows SRG just the raw information. Hey, we don't have to worry about King Reverb. Everybody else, as long as we don't get hit by a wombo combo of the Curse of Blood, we can actually contest with this purple buff once again during a choke point.
Stagger Claw, full climb in. The Curse Blood hit onto Prem as well as Yumes, but look at that fat all coming in from Yumes. Killing spree for Innocent, double kill. That's more stacks on his Kaiser, triple kill. Uni gets one onto Riz 14. Ulven is all alone. I don't see him escaping this one. Get the kill over to Innocent. That's a monster kill. Innocent has 60 stacks of Sky Piercer.
Signature pick coming on from Innocent. He still remembers old metas and old counters to the Melissa. So far, so good. SRG 14 to 4 current kill score. They've now developed this lead into a 5K, about to hit 6. They're also going to steal the orange buff with the help of Stormy. He's in a really good position. He's 1-0-11. His damage is so relevant in these fights, especially when it starts piercing multiple targets.
Stormy as well as Innocent are sieging the mid. Suzuki probably overstepped, almost gets taken down by Innocent there. For now, Rune Eaters, they know the game plan and it's trying to delay as much as they can. Deaddraft actually does not have a bad wave clear here. Both Ulven as well as Riz 14 can theoretically clear the wave, but SRG having this barrage make it so that it's hard to clear the wave because he always has that threat to be like, I'm gonna eat you up. You better watch out for me.
He's already thrown like a lot of abilities here, and if the minions could just get a little bit closer before the Lord gets in, but no, the siege, it's not good enough, especially when you got Melissa on the other hand, and that's also the Deton's welcome coming out from Prem as well. I don't know if they can do this anymore, but if they can get just one more Holy Shielding, that's still totally fine. There's still a 2-2 down by mid-side, and Ulven finally getting the Divine Blade.
Yeah, man, I feel like all that attack and pulse just to push Yuki away. Honestly, that's still a very good push. Able to get basically everything. Getting two. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Uni wants Ulven. Uni has to get away. He does not have any more energy left. Are they able to get a kill? But as long as he doesn't die, that's still a victory. Selangor Giants, they are ahead, and they're supposed to be ahead, but they don't have to force things out. They still have some wiggle room. But look at this. Tactic, trying to get Stormy. And now he's in rapid drive. Tactic. Looks like he's going to get taken down by Innocent. Innocent is godlike, and double up is Zuki. Trying to take a lot of damage, but 2 members got stunned up. A double and a triple. Innocent, he wants to go for more. He has to be careful. Ulven is already starting to hurt.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Innocent has got some crazy damage already. He's already finished the EOD. He's level 14, 11 minutes into this game. And Uni already looking to get a Queen's Wings for himself. I mean, the team has snowballed out of control. A ridiculous amount. Now diving once again. They get Riz 14.
Yep, that's good because now the main wave clear is done out of the fight. Now it's Ulven. If they get Ulven, they can honestly end the game at this point. The minions aren't looking that healthy, but I think it's going to be good enough. Stormy using the Purify out of the Sanguine Claws. If they win for more, it's 35 seconds away, and they should be able to clear that out, and then Innocent with a fully stacked Sky Piercer, I think with the Lord, they can end it.
Should be able to. 20 seconds left on the clock, and I don't think Rune Eaters have much of an option, but sort of gives this up. I mean, they could try and walk up, but at the same time, like you mentioned, the Deton's welcome is just too much of a threat to really deal with. And is Ulven the main anchor of Rune Eaters? Gets caught by Uni, it's a guaranteed death at that stage. He doesn't have much counterplay as well. I mean, sure, he could try and just pop his ult and then pray to God that he survives, but the raw damage and also the fact that he's running the Purify, he's just got no escape mechanics.
12 minutes in. Riz 14 is 3 items, and Innocent is full of items. He hit full items at 12:30. So now I really feel like it's like, guys, I have nothing else to farm for, so let's just, I don't know, end the game and win the third one, and then we're gonna be good. But so far, I think Rune Eaters as well, they got a lot of information against SRG. They're like, okay, this is a pretty cool draft. Looks like not enough to deal with when Innocent is on the Ranger and Udi's on the Fan.
Yeah, it has to be tough with Camilla. The flank looks good. Are they going to go now, or just when the Lord's about to push in? Because again, they're not stuck as 5, unfortunately, and I think they might have spawned them out.
Yeah. The Lord marching in. The minions are actually looking pretty good. It's going to be delayed a bit, but still, there's a lot of healthy minions here. Lord coming in. Looks like SRG. They just want to get Inhibitor up top. They don't want to force it with the Lord. Stormy is just trying to zone them away, and even getting the bottom Inhibitor. Kiki has been eaten. Flickers forward. Stuns onto 2. Uni goes in. Does not get a kill. Rapid drive used by Humes. Tries to stun them up, but Humes gets taken down by Kingbird. Now looking for a situation we can grab him, but right now Innocent is what's trying to happen. Be careful, Uni goes in, cannot get a kill. Tastic survives. Selangor and Giants unable to end it with that push.
Well, at least another inhibitor here. The Carver's just really low. They keep talking to themselves. Hold it! They find another stack here. Uven explodes.
At this point, there's nothing else for Innocent to do, but now he replaces one of his items. I'm not so sure because the AJ is pretty wonky here. Retribution on the minion. I really don't know if this is item. It keeps on changing. Now, they're trying to see Stormy and Innocent. They are being linked up by the muddles. Minions are coming in. Top, bottom, and mid. Innocent gets a kill on Suzuki. Uni gets a kill onto Riz 14. This should be the end. Selangor and Giants equal it up against Rune Eaters.
1448 was the time of the construction of Rune Eaters here, but it's just a build of confidence for SRG at the bare minimum. It's starting to get late. The boys are getting tired, and at the same time, we're 1-1. We're going the distance here, and I think that Rune Eaters, their pocket picks this time around, wasn't able to find that early game lead that they were looking for. This Kimmy definitely bogged down those first four levels, and by then it was already too late.
Aggression is the name of the game for SRG, but it's all types of different, I would say different aggression. They got aggression with the Selena, now they're showing up with the Kimmy. And this just further solidifies by saying that your draft can really change quite a bit depending on the mid that you take. Because I really feel like the Silence is more or less figured out. We know all the strong picks, so because of that, the counters are going to come up as well. But the mix can really change things a lot.
They can change so much here. I mean, as much as I like the Sicilian Carmilla combination, where they were able to get like a lot of damage in the early stages here, but it's just not enough when you're finding these kill points. And unfortunately, Riz wasn't able to get the Trinity in time for this particular fight. If the Trinity was built, those Fightriders instantly die here. And better yet, maybe you can get a little bit more chip damage to the backline. I think that Uni played a very strong game. He was able to not only influence every single motion on the map macro-wise, but also force people away from me from very early on into these fights, allowing people like Rune and even Stormy to try and set something up with a traction pulse, or maybe even a flicker to rapid the Dryads, which so far has been great for you.
I feel like because of the Game 1 victory being as dominant as it is, I think they just got the confidence that they can protect Oven, and you can understand. They're like, okay, sure, going up against Kimmy, that's no big deal. But I feel like after this, they used to respect SRG. They saw the Fanny, and they still pick up the Sicilian to go up against it. So I think they're kind of like, okay, we can't have fun no more. They're really strong. We gotta treat respect with respect.
And I mean, respect given, respect is demanded. 24-5, the final kill score.